Pisces, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing a reading for February. And in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. And I'm going to clarify the cards. Now, keep in mind this reading is general, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. But if it does resonate with you and you want more, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Ooh. Okay, so your challenge, Pisces, for the month of February is the Two of Swords. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Wands, okay? All right, so your biggest challenge for the month of February is the Two of Swords. I was gonna say the Two of Wands, the Two of Swords. And your challenge has a lot to do with a few things. The first thing here is fantasy, okay? And this is often something that a lot of you have a challenge with. There's something here that you're not seeing for what it truly is. Okay. There's something here. It's very clear to you. It's there. It's in your face. You may be ignoring it. Okay. This could be how somebody's acting. This could be an attitude. This can be an atmosphere, an environment. There's something here that it's just like you're blind to it. You don't want to see it. You're like, nope, I'm not seeing it. I'm just going to reject that. It's not here. It's not happening. It's not a big deal. There's that. And your challenge also might be the fact that you have a hard time opening up to something. Just being open to it, just being there, just being present has been very difficult for you. It's almost like you're ignoring something. It's like, nope, that's not happening. Nope, 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 it's not there. I don't, nope, nope. And it's like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you're like, nope, nope, not my reality. Okay. And you may be doing this for whatever reason. I don't know. We're going to see when we clarify in a moment. Okay. Now let's talk about the recent past. You have the Three of Wands, you have the Ten of Swords, and you have the Page of Swords. I think you can see it here on the camera. So in the recent past, there was something here that really affected you on a deep level, on a very deep level. Okay. Something ended. It affected you on a very deep level here. When I looked at this combination of cards, when I pulled them out for you, I immediately got this energy of, I need to move on from this. I need to get out of this situation. I need to get out. I need to get out. It's like you were in a situation here in the past and you were trying to find a way out. Okay. It's like, I need out of this. I don't want to be in this anymore. I feel stuck. I feel like I can't move. I feel like I need to just figure it out here, okay? And this could have happened after there was a rock bottom moment in your life where you felt like you didn't have control over the situation here in the past, okay? And we're gonna find out more when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Ten of Cups, you have the Six of Cups, and you have the Eight of Swords. So in the present moment, a lot of you, again, are not seeing something. Again, you're ignoring something. You're like, nope, it's not my reality. I don't care about it, but I'm going to tell you this, okay? And I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it real with you, okay? The reason why this is happening, okay? The reason why something in your life, it's almost like something here is drying up. It's not working anymore. It's not the way it used to be. A lot of you are, how can I say this nicely? Okay. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Sorry. But it's almost like you want to go back to the past. It's like, okay, I want things to be the way they were in the past. Why aren't they the way they were in the past? And this situation made you really happy. And it's almost as if in the present moment, Pisces, you're fantasizing about this happiness. You're like, oh, okay, this happiness, let me just put myself in this reality or this atmosphere and, everything will be fine. But it's almost like you close yourself off to what's going on around you and you create this world within yourself that makes sense for you. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's important that you create a balance between the physical reality and what's internalizing or what's internally happening for you in your fantasy world. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. You are a water sign. You are a dreamer, and that is your essence of who you are. So, no one should take that away from you. But something in your life presently in the physical reality is drying up. You feel stuck. You're pretending like it's not bothering you, but I feel like it is bothering you. And there's a very important message here that I feel like you need to know. Okay. And we're going to clarify everything and get some more information on that in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Page of Wands, you have the Page of Pentacles, and you have the High Priestess. So in the near future, I do strongly believe that you are going to be planning to move into a new direction. If you haven't started doing this, in the near future, you will. And I feel like it's going to start with a small investment, a small little seed. Okay. It's a small investment, a small little seed that you're going to start with. The High Priestess is here as well too. So I feel like this is very spiritual. This is you. This is about you. Okay. Some of you watching this, if this is about a relationship, I feel very strongly this is more about you. Okay. More than it is about a relationship. So there is a desire here to start something new, to move into a new direction, but it's going to start with planting a small little seed first. Okay. It's going to start with that one drop of planting a seed first. And then once you do that, it's going to lead to you moving into this new direction. Okay. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands, and you have the 8 of Cups. Okay. So what you don't see here is the fact that you will be possibly making a move, disconnecting from something. You may be letting people know. You may be saying, look, I'm leaving, I'm disconnecting. This isn't for me anymore. You're emotionally disconnecting from something, or you may get some sort of news or information from someone who says that they're leaving or disconnecting in some way, shape, or form. Okay. So without further ado, let's hop right into your reading and let's see what's going on for you, Pisces. I'm going to pull all the cards and then we're going to go through each of them. Okay, very good. Bottom of the deck, you have the Tower. Okay, so there's a Tower moment that's happening behind the scenes right now. Okay, it's been very, very difficult for a lot of you, but there is a very strong lesson to be learned in all of this. Okay, and this is what the Three of Cups is all about. The Three of Cups is a celebration. So it's almost like in order to really get over this situation that's been difficult, and by the way, with Mars retrograding in Cancer, it's actually a good thing that this is happening. Okay, a lot of you may be saying, oh, a Tower moment's happening, things aren't working out for me. Listen, they need to happen like this, because there's something better that's coming in for you. And this is what the Sun is representing. Even though you don't really know what's going on, okay, even though you may feel like you're in limbo now, this is also has a lot to do with your creativity. A lot of you have been stifling your creativity. Like you have very, very strong capabilities of being creative, but you haven't been using that creative energy. And this is also a part of a transition that you're going through, because you may have for a very long time been doing something that, again, it was very stable, everything was working out, but now with that Mars retrograding in Cancer, it's impacting you in some way, shape, or form. And then you also have Saturn there in your sign. So I think Venus is also transiting your sign as well too, and it's going to go retrograde as well. So Venus is, very much connected to creativity, the arts. So the question here is, why have you been ignoring your talents, and why haven't you been using those talents to create more abundance in your life? Okay. And if you have been doing that, then you're already on the right track. Okay, now let's talk about your challenge. Your challenge is the Two of Swords. And what I picked up with the Two of Swords for you, Pisces, is you're ignoring something. There's something here that you don't want to see it. You're like, I don't want to see this. It doesn't exist. It's not a problem. Everything's fine. Look, everybody, my life is fine. Everything's fine. And listen, you can't lie to us, Pisces. We see right through you, Pisces. We love you, but we can see right through you, hun. Okay. Devil is here. Yes. The devil is here, hun. Yes. So you know what that's saying, right? It's saying there's a problem. There's a problem. There's a problem. Okay. But the problem is something that you don't want to see. You keep running from it. Knight of Pentacles, or excuse me, the Knight of Cups. Okay. But here's the thing. If you recognize this problem, you can actually turn this problem into something lucrative for yourself. And this is going to be a big part of your challenge, because the more you ignore the problem, the less you're able to find a solution that can actually pay you dividends. Okay. This can actually bring more value into your life instead of ignoring it. And that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Being open, recognizing the issue, seeing the problem, and then asking yourself, how can I use my creativity to actually create more value here instead of running away from the situation? Okay. And that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Now let's talk about the recent past. You have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is my escape card. It's also my card of, going on a journey, recognizing and realizing new pastures in life, new milestones in one's life. You have the Hermit, you have the Nine of Cups, and you have the Page of Swords. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel that you were trying to get information about how you could take a trip, how you could do something bigger than what you were doing here in the past. And you spent a lot of time on your own, a lot of time going within, trying to make sense of your reality, trying to make sense of your life. Some of you literally spent time in hermit mode, in your room by yourself, spending a lot of time on your own here. I do also feel with the Nine of Cups and the Page of Swords in the recent past, there's a very strong energy here of study, learning, researching. And this is something that made you very happy because you learned a lot here alone in the past. Now, some of you went through a moment in your life where you hit rock bottom. You literally hit rock bottom. Things weren't working out for you here in the past. You felt like you were stuck in a way. You have the King of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Fool. Somebody here wasn't honest with you in the past. There could have been cheating, lying, or deception here. A lot of you, I'm also getting, some of you were like overeating sweets, like cupcakes or like sweets to kind of numb the pain that you were going through. But at one point you may have realized, and this is where the research comes in, where you started to do research. It's like, how can I do this better? How can I have control over this situation? How can I make it better? And some of you actually vowed to have a new beginning on your own. It was like a leap of faith. It's like, I need to get out of this rut. I need to get out of this slump that I'm in. Okay. And that's what a lot of you did. Again, the research is very strong here, studying, education. Maybe some of you were in school here in the past. You have the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So even though something here caused you a lot of pain and you knew you needed to leave it, abandon it, let it go, a lot of you tried to find some sort of opportunity here in the past to start something new. It's almost like you turned your back on this negative situation that you were going through. And this is why your challenge is the Two of Swords, because some of you did this in the past, right? Some of you are like, yeah, that resonates. I did that. But others of you are like, no, I didn't do that. And the reason why you didn't do that is because you didn't know that you should have done that. So yeah, some of you did this, some of you didn't. But for those of you that did it, it's like, wow, you knew to do that. Intuitively, you knew to do that. Okay. So you turned your back on something here that really, really affected you. It really broke you down on a very, very deep level. And you almost felt helpless here in the past. You felt helpless here in the past. Okay. That's what I feel like happened for you in the past. Now, in the present moment, you have the Six of Cups, which is clarified by the Eight of Cups. You have the King of Pentacles and you have the Eight of Wands. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel, okay, for you that, or excuse me, in the present moment, not the recent past. We're past the recent past. In the present moment, there's something here about your past that's bothering you. And A lot of you may be feeling in the present moment that it's time to completely disconnect from this situation connected to your past. It's like you may be saying to yourself, it's time now. I need to disconnect from this. I need to move on. I'm just going to say this to you. And again, it may resonate, it may not, but a lot of you are in a great position now. Okay. And if this doesn't resonate with you, fine, but it may not be for you. But there's a lot of you watching this. You're in a very, very good position now where you're able to disconnect or walk away from the situation that you're not really satisfied with. Okay. And it has a lot to do with the fact that something here happened in the past. Yes, you did something to start something new here in the past that helped you to get over this issue in the past, but some of you still haven't completely gotten over it. And you just continue to ignore it. You're like, okay, I'm just going to ignore this. It's not a big deal, but it is a big deal. Because if it wasn't a big deal, you wouldn't feel or have the urge to walk away from it in the present moment. Okay. You have the Eight of Swords here, which is very much connected to isolation, not seeing something for what it is, feeling stuck. A lot of you in the present moment, again, you keep turning your back on this. You can only ignore this for so long, okay? You can only ignore this problem for so long until it becomes a bigger issue. A lot of you are emotionally ruffled with what's going on in the present moment, but you're moving towards therapy. Some of you are in therapy, or you're going to therapy, or you are healing and you're finding ways to heal, rest, and rejuvenate and gather your energy back. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Somebody here in the present moment isn't honest. There's a lot of deception, lies, dishonesty. A lot of you are tired of it. You feel like, again, this situation's drying you out, like it's drying you up. And you just want to be happy again, Pisces. That's where you're at right now, okay? 10 of Cups. You're like, I just want to be happy. I want to be happy. I want to go back to this place of feeling fulfilled. You have the Four of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay. I think the deck that I have with the clarification deck has more than one court card in it, because I got two Queen of Cups energy. I don't think this is a coincidence. This is not a coincidence. This is something that you need to hear. Okay. This is an important message, and it's about you. And you know what I see with these two cards? It's really interesting. This is like, and this is going to sound weird for some of you, but it's going to resonate for others of you. I feel like the Queen of Cups is you, and one of the cards is you in physical reality, and the other one is you in your dream world. Because there's something here about you being in a dream world. Like you live in this dream, this fantasy, and that's great. Like, I wish I could do that. I wish I could live in this fantasy land. I'm very practical and realistic. But essentially, you going to this fairy world that you have, this fairy tale land, it makes you feel very happy. And I feel very strongly here that if this is about love and you're seeking love or you want to attract love, it's really important. Okay, it's really important that you don't give up on this idea, because some of you have a dream, but you haven't put it into reality yet. Oftentimes you feel rejected, or you feel like people don't really understand this vision or dream that you have, but it's important that you don't give up, because if you don't give up, there's a very strong chance here that you will accomplish that which you seek. Okay. Now let's talk about the near future. Now in the near future, like I said to you, you're going to be moving into a new direction. You're planning this. It could be a new direction that you're going into your life. You're setting up shop here in the near future is what I'm seeing. You have the Knight of Swords, you have the Two of Swords, and you have the Ten of Wands. So in the near future, okay, in the near future, you have the Ten of Wands here. And what the Ten of Wands is indicating for many of you is something here is very difficult, okay? It's very difficult for you because you're ignoring it. And this is your challenge. The Two of Swords is your challenge. In order for you to truly have this new beginning, it's important that you deal with the things that have been very difficult for you. And the beautiful thing here is this. I'm going to tell you this, and I see you doing this very quickly, because a lot of you are saying, I just want to get this over and done with so I can move on to my new thing. And you'll do that. That's what I feel like you're doing. But one of the things that you have to realize is you have every single thing working in your favor. You do. Okay. You do. You have everything working in your favor, because you have Mars right now retrograde in Cancer, and you have Saturn in your sign. which is trining. This is giving you the boost. Something here is boosting you up, okay, to have this new beginning. And I recommend that you start planning this new beginning for the near future, because when Mercury and Venus goes retrograde, and I believe they're going retrograde close to your sign, or I think Venus is even retrograding in your sign. If I'm not correct, someone can comment about it below, because I haven't looked at the charts recently. But it's something that you're going to want to look at, because when these planets start to go retrograde, that's when we're motivated to start doing things, because we don't realize how stuck we are until these retrogrades start to happen. And then we're like, I really don't want to be in this situation. So a lot of you are going to be really proactively looking to have a new beginning, investing, starting something new here. And I feel like there's going to be certain people that come into your life that help you do this. Like, you have friends that are going to come in, you have people that recognize your success, because there's something that in the future that you're doing that you're going to be recognized for this thing that you've been doing. There's something that you've been doing for quite some time. You're going to be recognized for it, but it's really important that you show the world how important this new opportunity is that you're creating for yourself. Like, it's not just a dream for you. It is going to be a fantasy for it is going to be reality for you rather than just a fantasy, but it's going to require you to step up to the plate and make that effort. You have the High Priestess as well. The High Priestess is clarified by the Hierophant. You have the Knight of Pentacles, and you have the Ten of Cups. So in the near future, I see you slowly moving towards a commitment, okay? And this commitment that you're moving towards can be a romantic commitment. It could be a commitment to some sort of work that you're doing. This could be something spiritual, but there's something here. It could even be a purchase of your first home. It's something here that you've really slowly have been trying to achieve and accomplish. And I see you eventually accomplishing it, okay? Even though there's been tower moments, you're gonna realize that these tower moments are what are getting you closer to the goal, the happiness that you seek, okay? So this is what I have for you. Before I let you go, we're gonna get some advice. What's the advice for you? Your biggest piece of advice here, Justice at the bottom of the deck. So, bringing and creating balance in your life is going to be key. Your biggest piece of advice here, Pisces, is the Hermit. You have the King of Cups, and you have the Judgment. Essentially, what your advice is telling you is to really go within, be open to going within, be open to spending time on your own to really make sense of your situation at this time. Do not lose your emotional passion. You have some sort of emotional passion. There's something here that you love doing. There's something here that you really enjoy doing. And you're going to realize very quickly that whatever it is you're emotionally passionate about, it is time to recognize how you can put this emotional passion into action. The more you spend time on your own and the more you make sense of what is out of balance in your life and really focus on bringing that situation back into balance, and it's going to happen through your emotional intelligence. There's something here about emotional intelligence. When you use that emotional intelligence to actually resurrect your idea of what you want for yourself, and then you finally take action towards it, this is what is going to help you to achieve the balance that you're looking for in your life. And most importantly, to achieve something here that you always have wanted to achieve, okay? So Pisces, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.